I went for a walk on a warm June day in Dorval, Canada. This is a suburb of the city of Montreal, and it also happens to be the place where I lived as a child and adolescent. Dorval is a typical North American suburb. Much of the beauty in suburban areas comes from the great variety of trees and shrubs that can be found growing there. There's more space for trees to grow into their natural shapes in suburban areas. There's also more greenery, and grassy areas soften the view. I found that I walked more quickly in this landscape than I had in the urban back alleys. There is more of a sense of views unfolding into the distance, and this is lovely for those walking. In a park, I was able to slow and enjoy the exquisite beauty of the trees. For me, the whole point of this exercise is to acknowledge and celebrate the truth that we can find beauty everywhere in the world around us. We can delve into the textures of the plants and buildings. There are surprising and serendipitous details that emerge as we walk, fully present to what surrounds us. As I enjoyed these delightful exhibitions of the local plant life, I did so from the sidewalk of a suburban street. I wasn't in an arboretum or a botanical garden, although we can find much beauty in those places as well. Then there are the details that emerge when we look down. And the larger sweep of a line that graces the sky when we look upward. It is the constant presence of life and its urge to grow outward and to propagate itself that brings such beauty to this suburb and to all the world. Then there are the gardens. They are further away from the pedestrian here in the suburb than they are in the city, yet they are still there to be enjoyed. And in the suburban parks, there are plantings that are lovely as well. There are houses tucked in among the trees and shrubs of the suburban landscape. Some are almost completely screened by the plants. There is a sense of a harmonious sharing of the sun and the rain, the seasons, and the passing of time between the human life and the plant life here. There is a sense of family and the simple pleasures of home in a safe and stable world. This, too, is something that we can deeply appreciate as we walk this sacred earth. There are delightful plantings of small trees or whimsical displays to delight those who walk in the suburb. I found a little path between conifers in the municipal park as I came to the end of my walk. The path was not long, but long enough to be a gem of a view for me to enjoy. The suburbs can give us so much beauty to enjoy in all seasons of the year. I chose a day in June for my walk, but I could have chosen a day in November or February. In the colder months of the year, it is often the tracings of branches against the sky that bring us a reminder that there is always beauty to be found on this, our sacred earth.